Hi guys! For my Plants from Home project, I'm going to be telling you a little bit about the almond tree. We'll get into why I picked the almond a little bit later in the video. To spice things up a bit, I decided to record time lapses of myself drawing the relevant parts and processes of the plant. So I hope you enjoy. The almond tree is a deciduous tree which grows from 13 to 33 feet in height. Its twigs are green at first, of course, like all new growth, but they turn gray in their second year. The one I'm drawing here is an almond tree in early spring, when only the flowers have formed. It forms its flowers first, and then the leaves, and then finally the fruit. So the leaves will come a little bit later. The leaves of the almond tree are linear, with serrated margins and pinnate veins. They have an approximately 1-inch petiole, and they're fairly glabrous. The flowers of the almond tree are white to pale pink, with 5 petals. They appear either singly or in pairs in early spring, like I said, before the leaves appear. The fruit of the almond tree matures in the fall, about 7 or 8 months after flowering happens. The fruit is called a drupe, and it has 3 different parts. The outermost part is the tough, thick green hull that you see in the first drawing, and that's surrounding a hard woody shell, which you see in the second drawing. And then inside the shell are the seeds, which are the almonds. And it's good to note that almonds are actually not nuts. They're technically seeds. Almond trees are native to Iran, but they were widely cultivated around the Mediterranean as early as the Bronze Age. There's evidence for Bronze Age cultivation of almond trees in Egypt, for example. And the tree grows best in Mediterranean/Middle Eastern climates, with hot, dry summers and fairly mild winters. The optimal temperature for almond trees is 59 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. So as far as important bioactive compounds in the almond tree, there are bitter almonds and sweet almonds, and each kind is genetically distinct. The bitter almond is a bit broader and shorter than the sweeter almond, and bitter almonds contain the enzyme emulsin, which reacts with water, and amygdalin and prunasin, which are both glucosides, like sugars. And via enzymatic hydrolysis, these compounds together will produce glucose, hydrogen cyanide, and the essential oil of bitter almonds, which is basically benzaldehyde. The benzaldehyde-esque oil is what makes the almonds bitter. Essentially, in the process, the glucose bonds get broken open by that enzyme, and hydrogen cyanide and benzaldehyde are the products of this process, plus some more glucose. Because of the presence of hydrogen cyanide in bitter almonds, just eating 10 or more of them can be fatal to humans. I picked the almond tree for my Plants from Home project because almonds are a key ingredient in biscotti, a quintessential Italian biscuit that my grandma taught me how to make as a little kid. The earliest versions of biscotti in the 14th century were always made with almonds, and I always make my biscotti with chopped sweet almonds mixed into the dough. And then modern elaborations on medieval biscotti also require pure almond extract, not imitation almond extract or anything like that. And pure almond extract is made with alcohol and bitter almond oil. And the bitter almond oil is, like I mentioned earlier, that benzaldehyde-ish oil that's produced in that process. So while eating bitter almonds is a no-no, their oil is really useful in baking.